Hello, my name is Rob and today I'm going to paint my banister. So welcome back to Rob's Randoms. This is a channel where I do whatever I want. Sometimes it's a food video, sometimes it's DIY. Today it's DIY. So this is our banister. It hasn't been painted since we moved in 3 or 4 years ago now. The paint on it is awful, especially the end pieces. They're all gritty and grimy and pulling away. It just looks awful and it really needs painting. So in this video I'm going to do that. So I've never painted a banister before, so I've done some research, and I think basically the steps are wash it, get rid of any grit and grime, then you sand it down, not all the way to just wood. You're not trying to get rid of all the paint, you're just trying to get rid of all the flaky, horrible bits, and also rough it up so that the new paint can then go on and stick properly, and then you paint it. And then I think you paint it twice, because that's how painting works, and then that's it. So let's get on with it. First off, we need to wash it. So first off, I'm gonna hoover up and down. So I'm gonna hoover up and down it, get rid of any loose grit and grime like that, then use some warm soapy water to just give it a nice clean, dry that off, and then we can start sanding. Right, now that's done, you probably can't see much of a difference. I definitely can, especially in the nooks and crannies of this. It's awful. But now I need to go over it with a clean cloth and we'll just get rid of any extra dirt and grease we can get, and then we can get to sanding. Oh wow, a lot of this is not the paint peeling, it's just dirt. That's gross. So one really annoying thing about this banister is that it's got this separation between the wall and the banister, which means that I need to try and get in here to clean it. I don't know how I'm going to sand this bit. It's going to be a pain. I don't know why this house was built like this. It's very annoying. Right, I finished cleaning the banister and now it's time to sand away the existing paint. So for that I've got a whole bunch of sandpapers. I looked online and found some conflicting information. I understand if it's already painted you need a lower number sandpaper. So here I've got 40 to 180. So let's begin and let's start sanding this down. I understand that you don't need to sand right down to the wood. You're just trying to sand off most of like the flecks of it, and you're trying to rough up the paint so that when you paint back over it, it actually sticks and it looks quite nice. So let's start sanding and see where we get. Yeah, I've got one of these sandpaper pads and I understand that you can wrap this sandpaper around it and then it makes it a bit easier to use. Right, so there we go. We've got some 80 grit sandpaper wrapped around this thing. So let's try starting with this because this is awful. Well, it looked a lot better. So let's carry on with that. I've just realised I really should be wearing a mask for this, shouldn't I? Let me go get one of those. Right, I've got an old COVID mask. It will do. It's just trying to protect me from the sandpaper filings getting into my face. So. Let's move on to this side because you can really see where the old paint has been put on and it's started to peel away. Let's try it with the box, but I'm wondering if I should just... Hold on. Maybe I'll just use the sandpaper as it is. Yeah, we're starting to get it away there. Maybe I should have used the box. This isn't the easiest thing in the world to do. Right, I now need to sand this entire thing, so I'll come back when I'm done and we'll see what it looks like. Right, I'm just about done sanding everything. Let me take this off for now. Oh, sanding takes it out of you. I wasn't expecting to sweat this much doing it. So it's taken me about half an hour to sand it all down and I need to hoover everything up and then we can start the painting. I might do that tomorrow, but for you it's basically in like 1 second. Right, it is the next day. I did a little bit of extra sanding last night just to get off the last of the previous layer of paint. Basically, I have come to realise that the issue is basically that whoever painted this last did a really bad job. So it's the next day. I've changed it to my skivvies, I think that might be the word. We're going to give this a paint. Mostly it's the actual banister handrail and the end pieces that are like really the issue. Most of these bits, I don't know what the word is, the spokes of the banister, I don't know. These seem pretty good, so I'm going to touch those up where needed, but mostly it's the handrail and the end pieces. So let's get it done. I've been putting this off, to be perfectly honest, so yeah, let's see how quickly I can get this done, but done right. I am just about done painting all of this. It's taken me a lot longer than I thought, and I'm still probably not done. I actually need to go back over a few bits. I said I was just going to do a quick once over, but that's not really how it's turned out. Mostly this was just to prove that I've done it. It's really not that difficult, it's just time intensive to try and do this kind of thing, but it does look a hell of a lot nicer. I'm kind of proud of what I've done, to be perfectly honest. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this has inspired you to go do some DIY at your own house. It probably isn't that difficult, is kind of the point of this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. My name is Rob. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click like and subscribe, and otherwise I will see you in another random video very soon.